It was a crisp Saturday afternoon when Elijah Reed stepped into the opulent boutique nestled in the heart of Manhattan's luxury shopping district. Dressed casually in dark jeans, a fitted camel coat, and suede loafers, Elijah didn't immediately stand out among the boutique's usual clientele, at least not to the sales associate who glanced up from behind a glass case of watches and barely masked his disinterest. Elijah had built his career on precision, vision, and timeless design. As the founder and CEO of Etis Timepieces, one of the fastest-growing luxury watch brands in the world, his designs had graced the wrists of celebrities, diplomats, and collectors alike. But today, he was just a curious customer, at least in appearance. He approached the display and eyed one of his signature timepieces, the Etos Echelon Chrono, encased in sapphire crystal with a rich obsidian face and 18-karat rose gold detailing. It sat beside timepieces from legacy Swiss brands, as it had earned its place among them. The young salesperson, clad in a slim-fitting suit and sporting a mechanical smile, strolled over. "That one's quite expensive," he said pointedly, nodding toward the Etos. "You might be more interested in something a bit more accessible." Elijah raised an eyebrow, his expression unreadable. "Is that so?" The associate continued, unaware. "Yeah, the Echelon retails around $24,000. Not really an entry-level piece. I can show you some starter watches if you're just browsing." Elijah's fingers traced the glass above the watch. "I know this one well," he said quietly. The associate let out a small laugh. "Sure, it's one of our top shelf items, hard to get. Limited run. We only have two in stock. Not for everyone." A pause. Elijah finally looked up. "What's your favorite thing about the movement design?" The associate blinked. Uh, well, it's Swiss, obviously. Automatic movement. Good materials. Stylish." "Good materials," Elijah repeated, then smiled. "It's not Swiss. The movement was custom-built in-house in California. Eidos developed it as part of their proprietary series. It's actually one of the first watches in this price range to feature a solar hybrid rotor. Do you know who designed it?" The associate started to respond, then stopped, confused. "I did," Elijah said calmly. "I'm Elijah Reed, founder and chief designer of Eidos. And that watch," he pointed gently at the Echelon, "is mine." The color drained from the associate's face. "Oh, I didn't know." "You didn't ask," Elijah replied, gently but firmly. "You saw someone you didn't expect and made assumptions. Happens more than you think." The boutique manager, having overheard the conversation from the back, rushed over, eyes wide. "Mr. Reed, we're honored to have you here. Please accept our apologies for the misunderstanding." Elijah shook his head, waving off the fuss. "I'm not here for apologies. I was here to see how my brand is represented. Now I have my answer." He turned to the associate, offering a gracious but firm smile. "Luxury isn't just about product, it's about respect." As he exited the boutique, Elijah left behind more than a moment of embarrassment. He left a lesson. That evening, the store sent a formal apology and a request to partner more directly with Eidos on staff education and client engagement. Elijah accepted, but only on the condition that they start with implicit bias training. In an interview the following month, when asked about the encounter, Elijah said, "Being underestimated is exhausting, but it's also fuel. Every time someone assumes I don't belong, I create something that makes it impossible to ignore me."